Koloqua is the language. This is my favorite part of the mission, has been learning the language and communicating with the people. Feel free to, ask children to learn. Common greetings that you'll hear are things like, like hello, like yeah, hello. They'll say that, or Wayani, that's what's your name, or how you coming on, things like that, like how are you feeling, how the body. They might call you over and just say, oh, why man can't tell you something about God or something like that. When you get there, just listen to your companion. Ask them if they say something. Just ask them what they said, because you're not gonna understand much of what they say. Like if I want to introduce myself to a Liberian, I'll say, "Yeah, hello, my Nina, Nina, Ella Elliot," and I'll point to my name tag, say instead of Elder Elliot's Ella Elliot, and that's just how they say Elliot. Things that are going to be like overwhelming is when you go to the marketplace. You'll hear people saying like "Go ata, yeah, go ata, faragi, go ata," like things like that, and you'll not really understand what they're saying, and you'll hear a lot of stuff, and it just sounds so intimidating. If you go and buy like fish, they'll say like "na tuna yeah, 30 una, 50 una." And so they'll be like explain to you how much everything costs, and it's really a lot when the language really hits you in the face. But just take your time learning that language. Don't try too hard. Listen to little words that they say and ask for what they mean. Or if you see like a pineapple tree, like or a pineapple bush, you'll say, like, ask someone how to say pineapple. Like what is that? And they'll say na pineapple, or like na plum na. They'll tell you what everything is. When you greet someone on the road and you want to talk to them about the church, say like, "Tua, we are missionary for Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints." Latter-day Saint Church? Yeah, so Tua, we come here to talk small about God. Anything you know about God, we just come here to add it up small. So anything you know now, you'll just come to know more about God, to come to know more about Jesus Christ, and how you can really live to obey God. It's a lot to take in, but you get it after a while. You are called to prepare to serve in the English language, to speak the English language. See, I can't even speak English, but so you speak English as much as possible, and try to speak proper English, because it provides them more opportunities, to move forward in Liberia. So when you're speaking in a lesson, speak English. Just speak slowly. You have to say things differently a little bit, but you don't have to go into full-blown Koloqua. It's just Liberian English. It takes away from the lesson when you're sitting there and you're speaking this language that's so goofy to you. It can take away from the spirit, and it can distract from the lesson if you're like sitting there trying really hard to like speak this goofy language. So one of the things I think some missionaries tend to do is, you'll hear missionaries say, "For me, I love palm butter," like the soup. So there's a food called palm butter, and they'll say, "Oh, for me, I love palm butter." And I'll be their Koloqua. But the proper way to speak Koloqua would be to say like, "My best soup, na palm butter." So my best soup, na palm butter. So that's how you would say like that, instead of like, for me, I love soccer. Don't beat yourself up over the language. It's not that important, but it really does help you a lot to connect with the people. I even learned some of the local tribal languages just because the area I was serving in the bush just had so many people who spoke this language called Pele, and so I felt like I could relate more with the people if I just learned a few greetings or anything like that. Some things that you'll want to say like in Koloqua, maybe if you're looking for someone in the house who you need to teach, you'll say Imayo na waple Imayo, or na waple Imayo go, looking for Imayo. So Emmanuel will be the boy's name. So Emmanuel, that's how they say it. And so that will help you like just locate people, get clear instructions, things like that. That's why Koloqua is like handy, is to help you navigate through the country. As far as teaching though, don't worry so much about that. Just speak very slowly, use small words, ask them questions, make sure that they're following you. Sometimes ask them to repeat what you just said so you can see that they're following.